All right, hey, there you guys are. We have made it back to each other. I missed you. Did you miss me? I missed you just a little bit, at least. Was off visiting the fam, so that was good. Getting fat and lazy, or well, fatter and lazier at mom and dad's house. It is all
Funny,
right, hey, there you guys are. Almost. Oh, there's the sound over there showing us that we're getting going.
Did you miss me?
It's funny, you go. I almost think like I eat better when I'm here, which is kind of wild because Ma's food's so good, right? But I think the truth of the matter is I just don't have any food here. So I go over there and there's just so much food, so much good stuff. So always good to visit, always good to come home, though. I think you all know how that goes. I'm a little bit, I feel like I look a little bit flushed. I'm a little here. I drove for 10 hours yesterday, got home late at night, didn't sleep very good per our usual agreement. So just got up here a little while ago drinking some crap coffee. So here's to y'all. And then had a sneezing fit. So it might be a little bit while I'm flushed. But we're pushing on because that's what we do. AI is worth it. Yo, you're sneezing your guts out, you're tired, you're like, must do the work of AI. I must, right? It's not that it's like jacked into my back of my head like I must do it. It's like it's jacked into my heart. And so we got to do it. All right, looks like we got a few people popping in. Laminar jumps in there. He says, hey, everybody. And we're like, what's up, Lambs? Good to see you, bro. He's one of our blue stars, so we're going to give a little tip of the hat to you. Always good to have you, Lambs. Nine is here. Nine is one of our faithful guys. Let's just all give it up for Nine, doing the yeoman's work of creating stuff. We're going to give him a hats off to. He's another one of our blue stars. He's more like a teal star. So I'm going to have to look and see what the difference between blue and teal is here. I think they're the same. But Nine, good to have you as well, as always. He says, greetings from the UK. Great to see you back at the GGF headquarters. Yeah! This is the headquarters. I want to get my AI game up and like make like a bear prowling around out here. Or get like a Android Velociraptor. So, there we go. Tip right back. Thank you. Oh, Nine gave us a gift. Nine, thank you so much. What a blessing from you. So, per our usual agreement, when we get gifted, we are going to raise the roof a little bit. So we're going to go, woo! Yeah! Nine, what's up? Ho! Woo! 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 Hey! Hey! Oh! All right, we have no shame here. It's what we do for. She works hard for the money. I act like a goof for the money. So good job, thanks, Lambs or Nine for that. Appreciate that. Let's give you some 100% here. You earned it. All right. Well, thank you so much. Appreciate that. So as I'm babbling on here, let's remember that this is a live Q&A. So if you guys got questions, bring them up because I don't have an agenda on this one. So let's I'm going to go over to the Discord and I'm going to say drop into the live Q&A because I got people asking me questions in the Discord. I'm going to bring it over here. We'll work on it as well. So I know that these live Q&As have not exactly been all over the place, consistent. Really just because a lot of times we don't have a lot of questions that are asked. And I already do the Monday weekly review. And I'm still looking for a good name for that. The weekly review and forecast. Or the weekly review, and we were trying the, what was it called? The project thing. But no one was really working on the project. So we got to come up with a good name. You guys come up with good names, we'll sing your glory in the annals of glory. So, all right, some wake up juice. InfiniteTalk versus Wasn2.2 S2V. Let's talk about it. Let's pull some crap up. I'll give you the here. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna build it up, and then I'm just gonna give you the flat answer. But I'm gonna show you some stuff that I worked on as well. So if I was doing this on a more professional, I'd be like, InfiniteTalk Wasn2.2 S2V, two power models that are coming out that seem to do the same, that are competing for the space of lip syncing. One does lip syncing, the other does it as well. But which does it the best? Log into GTO to Get Going Fast to find out. Okay, so here's the answer. S2V, I'm going to do a video on this. I'm actually a couple videos behind on some different stuff that I got to get going. Here's the skinny. InfiniteTalk is great. Okay, I think you guys have seen the stuff that I've been able to put together with InfiniteTalk. Here's another. I put a bunch of these these Spanish songs. Here's another one that I did just recently. Okay, that was worthless. Forget that. Here, I had another one I did over here. I thought I had a full version one of this. Well, here's the oh, I'm sorry. Well, here's the old one. Okay, here's one. Okay, give it just a second.
Fuimos a ver las pirámides al alba dorada y fiel. El sol besó la arena, pero yo pensaba en tus labios.
Okay, so that is InfiniteTalk. Let's throw in some S2V. You can tell me what you think is better.
The clouds roll in, I crave banana. My heart is rage, my feet are cold. Once a month I break the mold. This is a test of Wasn2.2 S2V. What do you think of the results? Should we try again?
My answer is yes, you should definitely try again. If you notice watching this, there's background noise going on. Goodness, what's going on here with my screen? There's background noise happening. It's not that great of a animation. She's moving an awful lot.
This is a test of Wasn2.2 S2V. What do you think of the
Pause, and then you'll
results?
hear in the background.
Should we try again?
Okay, that was another one. I had another one of these where he's speaking. Here we go.
Welcome to Get Going Fast, the best way to get into this exciting hobby of AI in a quick and efficient manner in which you might actually learn something.
This is a test of Wasn2.2 S2V. What do you think of the results? Should we try again?
Okay, then I had a bunch of ones that did nothing. Okay, I'll go back to these. Now watch what happens here. It's going to actually end. Look at that. It doesn't even get the last. Very disappointing. Then I had another here. Where are those ones at? I guess they didn't save. And I spent a bunch of time trying to do some dance stuff, and it just put the music to the background without doing anything to it. So it's really not that good. I hate to say it. We'll let that sit for a second. Then again, this is going back to InfiniteTalk. Wait, sound should be back. Did you guys hear me? Feta just joined in. Feta's another blue star. Feta, sup? So we give our hats off to Feta. That means turkey, by the way. He's our turkey.
El sol besó la arena, pero yo pensaba en tus labios. Caminamos la muralla china, tan larga como el porvenir.
Okay, so as you can see, there's really no question here. InfiniteTalk is just so far superior. So here's my take on this. I have mentioned multiple times that how the AI race works is a bunch of these companies, they work on a particular technology. So they say, okay, image and video gets the bulk of the attention. So they're out there, they're competing, putting the best images, models, videos, come out with Wasn2.2, and here comes Hunyuan, and here comes this other one. And they've got things like text-to-speech and lip syncing. These are smaller. They get, like, if you have a pie, right? They get an image and video get like the majority of the pie. That's a terrible pie. And these other ones get smaller pieces, but it's like a cycle. So you'll see that a bunch of image and video stuff comes out, and then you'll see that all of a sudden a bunch of text-to-speech stuff comes out, because they're working on these in tandem. So just because it comes out doesn't mean it's good. And so this is my take on it. Wasn2.2 killed it with Wasn2.2, did not kill it with the lip syncing thing. I'm not quite sure who did InfiniteTalk. They killed it. It's the wacky races of it's the wacky races of AI design. So Wasn2.2 loses this round. It's not a good model. Again, here's the thing that kind of cheeses me off. It pisses me off, damn it. I'm upset. No, I'm not really upset. But I think it is cheesy, is that by naming it S2V, it's like you've taken a category and you've given it your name, right? So it'd be like saying, I don't know. It'd be like giving the project and calling it I2V. Well, it's like I2V is a category. It's image to video. S2V is sound to video. So when I first got this, I was a little bit confused, because I'm looking at it, I'm going, S2V, what does it mean? So, because when I think S2V, I'm thinking like video to video, image to video, text to video, well, sound to video. Does that mean I'm just going to put in sounds and it's going to create video based upon the sound? So, like, if I put in a picture of a dog, sounds of a dog's barking, it'll create the scene. It doesn't do that. It's a lip syncing software. It's not an actual sound to video software. But they took the name, they cheese butted. Okay, they took the name, slapped it to a project, and then they monopolized the name. So kind of bad on them. So shame to you on 2.2 for doing that. It's not really accurate, and it's not a good software. So again, like, I put in a picture of the gal, and I put in some techno stuff, and you have to type in, like, so I type in woman day, I just leave it blank and put the music, and she's like. Then you type woman dancing, and the music's going, she's going like this. But that's just a Wasn2.2 video. It didn't have anything to do with the sound. All they did was create a video that I had to text prompt, and then they put the music behind it. So I don't think it's worth the time. Now I'm gonna obviously, I've already got the installer. I don't know if I posted on Get Going Fast, but it's got the all the models you wanted, just the quick, comfy UI. Model manager for it, so that's there, and I'm going to make a video on it. But I'm going to make two videos. I'm going to make one video that how to install it and use it, and the second video is going to be like why it's crap. So all right, well, that was a long answer to a short question. All right, well, what else we got going on here? Mike K popped in, and Mike, donated $2. Hey, Mike, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Let's make sure we give Mike a bunch of these. And Mike, by the way, is another one of our blue stars. He's got a green star. So, Mike, what's up? Right? We give hats off to all of our stars. Mike, you a star. Okay? What is it? Are you a shooting star no matter where you are? Or something like that. One of those old pop songs. Glad to have that. And since he did gift, we're going to make a fool of ourselves again. And so let's do a little hooting, a little hollering for Mike. Woo-hoo! Hey, Mike! What's up? Hey-oh! Hey-oh! All right. Well, thank you so much. I appreciate that. If you give a big enough gift, then you can actually request that I don't do that. So just keep that in mind as well. Mike says, yo, dude. And I'm like, what's up, Mike? Let's really quickly check on our wacky races. See who's in what position here. Let's click our top fans. OMG. OMG. 9 is in first place with the Boulder Mobile. Okay. We've got Mike has popped in, and he is running the Creepy Coupe at number 2. Laminar started strong, but he's running number 3 with the converted car. And Fedaku, our turkey boy, is running number 4 with the Crimson Hay Baler. Although I know he purposely tries to get number 5 because he likes the pretty gal in the thing. So, I tell you what, these races are wacky. They're wacky. You never know what position you're going to end up in these wacky races. So, all right. Well, thanks for being here. Okay, let's get on with some other questions which you guys got. We'll talk about anything. I'll talk about anything. Like, I'm going to get a sign that says, will philosophize for, for spare change, for food, or something like that. Rather have spare change than food, right? That's just like all of them. Give me food, I got to eat it. Give me spare change, I can go buy stuff I shouldn't. All right. Trying to think here. I'm working on the Controlnet. I'm just going to start babbling. I don't really want to. I want you guys to lead this. Ask some questions. I'm working on the Controlnet with with Quinn 3. Oh, actually, no. First, before I do that, I want to show you something here. I'm deleting a bunch of these browsers. Okay, this is the Controlnet. And you can use these open poses, which is very cool. And you can use depth maps, and then you can make the actual image. Now, if you guys want to, I don't even know I should put this, but let's let's do this. So, like, this is a Controlnet image. Oh, my mother would be ashamed of me. But it actually had the oh shit, where are we at here? Damn it. So, hold on. I can't figure out. Oh, there we go. So it actually looked like this with the pose thing, and then you just text it. It makes it exactly the way the pose is. So that's good stuff, and that's with Quinn 3. So you can make some silly, goofy stuff. I'm gonna get rid of that. So working on that. I'm having some. We've got the model managers up there. I've got this up and running, but then now for some reason my Comfy UI is taking 18 years to run it. And I'm going to be honest, I've been having some trouble with Comfy UI lately. I've had to reinstall it several times because it keeps running into issues. But I did want to show you something really quickly over here. Let's just do this. I want to show you something that happens with InfiniteTalk. So this is a downside of InfiniteTalk. This is the dark side, right? It's like behind the music. You guys remember those behind the music shows? And it'd always be like good stuff, but then you'd see their lives just totally decimate by the end of the show. Except for Weird Al. Weird Al had a clean life. He did it behind the music, and it was like there was no bad stuff. And I'm just babbling as I'm trying to find this thing here. What the fuck do I do with it? Image. I literally just had this a second ago. want to show you the dark side. Here we go. Okay, let's pull this over here. Watch this video. Okay, this video here is using InfiniteTalk. Notice what it starts to do. It starts putting these spots on there. That is a downside to running long videos. Look at that. So it completely color shifts and screws up the video. So they mention on the site that that's a problem. That's actually something that they know about, and their suggestion is to turn your image into a video. So if you're running, like this is a 4-minute song, so we take a 4-minute video to run it. But now here's the problem. Once you turn it into a 4-minute video, you can't process it. It's too much. You're going to get an out-of-memory error. So that is a downside. This one's really bad. I've had other ones that aren't so bad. I'll show you something. I'll let you know a little secret over here. Let's do this one here. I think the secret is with this. It starts to do the same thing. So to make it use, so you can see it starting to change. So what I had to do is right when it changes, I threw it into a thing and I just gave it some effects so that it would hide it. And then luckily with this video, it came back together. So those are some little tips you can do if you're doing something you need to do at production level. Just give it the illusion of supposedly supposed to be weird. But that is a downside to that. Okay, Mike K says Cobalt CPP context dev. Okay, yeah. So Mike is running. Mike K is running context through Cobalt CPP, which is cool. I don't have that loaded up. I'm not going to load it up right now. But Cobalt CPP, of course, is our awesome large language model runner, and they have it so that you can run all this stuff through a back end. I think it gets kind of confusing because they've got the front end, which is Cobalt CPP, but then they got like the Cobalt stable net, and they got a few different pages, a few different things that are going on. Which in my mind, it's kind of a little bit of, it confuses the program a little bit. It's where the greatness of Cobalt CPP breaks down a little bit, because as a noob, I come in there, I just click it, I run my checklists, I'm great. Then I want to run an image thing, and I'm like, what, I got to go to another page for this, and then I got to go to another page for that. That's sort of a downside. But essentially what Mike's doing is he's running context through that, and he's able to do it easy with a script. So that's one of the cool things about Cobalt CPP is you get these, I think they're KCPP files, and so you can load it up, it downloads everything for you, gets it going, and you're ready to go. So context is a great thing. I did post those over here at Get Going Fast. I need to upload some more Cobalt stuff for you guys, but let me see if I can find that really quick. Yeah, here we go. Run context AI in 3 clicks. So this is what he's probably using right here. You just load the config file, it does everything for you. Okay. Let me show you. Okay, guys, got any questions? life and love. I'll give you love advice. Whatever you want. We'll talk about whatever you want. I'm gonna, while you're thinking up the best question ever, and I only accept the best questions ever. No, it's not true. You can ask stupid questions. I got more of these. Oh, I guess we could do this. I got more of these Controlnet videos to show you. If I can get over to here. Kind of weird getting back into my system. Okay. Oh yeah, so here are some more. These are called depth maps. And the Controlnet, we're going to make the video on it. And like I said, I think the manager's already up here. Yeah, this is the model manager. It'll actually, you can take a real image and it'll create a depth map, but you can also use the depth map and create stuff. So that's what I did here actually. We have what's called the sexy pose pack, and I've got a few different pose packs that are available for sale at Get Going Fast at Pro, like something like 1,500 different poses that are depth maps and pose maps, and so like the stick figures and this, and really you can make this whatever you want. So of course I said Taylor Swift, doing a ballet thing, and then it made it. And then here's Taylor Swift wearing a clown, orange clown hair and a nose. So this is cool stuff. I love Controlnet stuff. Controlnet stuff is great. You can really freak out. You can get your perv on with these as well, which is probably one of the main things. But honestly, if you're doing an image to video thing, one of the great things with, you used to be able to do this in, where's that at? I used to be able to do this in SD Forge, and I'm looking at doing this again. But see this map here? In SD Forge, there's a way that you can actually move these by the joints. So like I could literally bend this arm backwards, and it will create like a weird backwards jointed arm. Really cool if you really want to make the perfect image. And then again, like I said, I got the pose packs that have a bunch in there, so you can play around with that. Maybe we'll look for like maybe I will actually write that down. Let's actually write that down, and I'm gonna find you a good pose pack, a good pose editor to use, because Controlnet's fun, and you can really do a lot of perf stuff. Now Quinn, just keep in mind, Quinn 3 is not. It's a safe for work model. So if you are wanting to come up with more creative imagery with it, I think you can get boobies, but you can't get anything else than that. And I don't believe there's any Lauras out there. Okay, 9 wants us to see the Summer Rain song. So let's go check out his Summer Rain song really quickly. YouTube.com at Planet Nigel. And let's check out his Summer Rain. So this is I actually did see this. I was impressed. Let's give it a little bit of a watch.
Heat from the sun, heat from the sky, heat from the air, too much to bear. Sunlight to dazzle, burns to a frazzle. Oh, summer rain, cool down my brow. Summer rain on my window pane. Summer rain, welcome again. Rain, welcome again. Summer rain on my window pane. Summer rain, welcome again.
All right, so my comments are going to be this. First of all, the backgrounds are awesome. Are those all generated? Because those are very realistic looking. So that's... I wonder, did you actually... This could be that he took images of his own area and then did image to video. How did you do that? That's really good. Obviously, if that's Nige, good to see your face. What's up? What's up? We want to see your face, Nige! So, good job. Good to see that. Constructive criticism, I would work on the digital sound. These things, man, the voices always come out sounding digital. That was a little bit too digital for me, but it was good. I mean, that's really good. Are you guys, man, it's going to be like one of those things where they're like, how come you can't be like your brother? And I'm going to be like the rest of y'all guys, how come y'all can't be like Nige? Come on. Look at him right there. He's making stuff. So really excited to see that. Good job. Trying to see if there's anything else to show you guys. You guys never have any questions. I had one guy over here on Discord. He wanted some help, and if he'd have dropped in, I'd help him. Listen, I'll even help you guys with your computer stuff. If you got that, we'll sort out your computer questions. This is really the opportunity for you to be like, hey, I got this one thing, and normally I would have to like pay you to help me with this, or normally I would have to, go debase myself to get somebody. You ask it, and we'll work on it. Okay, BGG says, hey, Cowboy, how you doing? What's up, BGG? Good to see you. I'm doing good. I'm back home. Thank God. Feels good to be home. It's good to see Mom. Good to be back home. All right, so good stuff here. I think maybe we'll pull it together, unless you guys got any more questions here for you. I'm trying to think where we're going to... Let's really quickly talk about where we're going to go for the rest of the week. I will tell you my agenda for this week is... making a video for how to use the Controlnet for Quinn 3. I would really encourage you guys to be playing with that. I think I'm also going to look around at, I wrote it down here, getting a pose editor for you guys. Okay? I need to make a video for S2V, which is, again, just terribly named. Why monopolize the term S2V? But let's go ahead. I'm going to make that, and I'm going to upload the model manager for that, so you guys can play with that. And I think I saw some GGF come out, so same thing. You can get in, play with it. I don't think it's worth your time, but it's a hobby. It's all worth our time, right? I mean, it's all worth running it. The beautiful thing about the model manager is you can get in there, just get it installed, play with it, and then be done with it. And then you can delete it easy. So, at any rate, I think I'll work on that. Then I'm going to work on another S2V. I got 2 S2V videos, a Controlnet video, and we got a few other things. A new thing called Mimic Voice came out, so I need to take a look at Mimic Voice. Again, these things come in cycles, so we're like in a text-to-speech cycle right now. So everything coming out is text-to-speech, which means that probably in another couple of weeks we'll have another big image-to-video blowout. So, because they just release everything kind of all at once. So, okay, I think with that we'll bail on out of here. Be sure to share your stuff. Come over to the Discord and share your stuff. Listen, if you got good stuff like Nige is working on here, share it with me. I will show it. We will inch our way towards famedom together. In the meanwhile, you guys can stay good. Thank you so much for the support that you guys showed today. Obviously appreciate that. Trying to keep this thing going. This is my full-time gig. I'm doing it for you. Excited about what's coming. I'm really excited about robots, honestly. I keep mentioning that. Guys, robots. We're going to get into robots soon. All right. God bless you. We'll catch you later. And as usual, be good to each other. Yo. Oh, you know what? I think we're still streaming. So since we're still streaming, let's really quickly go over and check out the Wacky Racers. Just realize that we need to finish this out. And with our Wacky Racers, 9 takes number 1. Mike Case snuck in right at the end. Grabbed the number 2. Laminar grabs number 3 with the converted car. Feta somehow held on number 4 with the Crimson Hay Baler. And BGG, you dropped in just in time to get the compact Pussycat. Yo, Feta is jealous of you. Okay? So good job, guys. The races are done, and now we'll see if I can end this again. I'm glad I didn't start picking my nose or scratching my butt or something. Like, thought I was offline. Like, stand up, and I'm like, not wearing underwear or something like that. You'll never